Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Just checking the mic. It is just half an hour past midnight, and I'm doing series of videos as usual. So this second episode, I'm going to do a discontinued. Long time back, this was released. I forgot the release year, perhaps 10 years or so, 2014, perhaps I don't know. I'll put down the year. So this is a flanker to very popular perfume from Carolina Herrera, which is 212 NYC Men. You guys know this is a very like a popular, like a top selling fragrance in the market. Everybody knows this, and this has tons of flankers. This was released for younger generation, so they did have 212 VIP men, sexy men, a lot of other men. So they did have this particular line, which are strictly for summer, right? Meaning like they are more on the fresher side. I did review one of the white bottles. I forgot the name. The one bottle used to have this box in an ice shaped, ice cube shape. Very interesting. So this one's particularly called 212 Men Surf, and you must have seen this in some shops. And these are like, you see Hawaiian design and all that. It gives the summer holiday vibe. It's like a by the beach. You can see the water. If you're into surfing, if you like used to watch Baywatch, like if you are in those like sports, this would be a fragrance which would be interesting to you. So this fragrance I saw for many years, different shops. Never really bought it because they have a tendency not to last. Like these fragrances are not known for their performances, but people like them. Like a lot of fragrances not always are gonna be beast mode, right? But some fragrances people like wearing them because of the way they smell. They're special to certain people. They use one bottle and they have good memories of it for the lifetime. This perhaps is one of them, right? So these things used to be back in the days very cheap, 40 $45. You could pick up this 100 ml EDTs. But nowadays, if you go to buy, everything is about $20 more. So yeah, you are looking at $60 $65. But if you go to certain shops which are reasonable, maybe they can still give you under 60. Okay, so that would be a good price. So these are a bit hard to find, and I think in USA, countries like USA, Canada, UK, Europe, they understand the value of vintage and rare perfumes. They put it up in Amazon, and then they make $200 price point. I don't know if this is the case with that, but this is a plenty nice box. I really like it. Okay, it has a very beautiful oceanic theme. The bottle here, it looks kind of funny. It doesn't look as big as the 212. It looks like this. It looks like a Dio stick. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. I have my Dio here, and you see the size. They're kind of similar. This is more like a Brute or denim Dio stick, right? You feel like that. And it is a glass. It is a plastic cap, but when you open it, you're like, oh, okay, it's a perfume. And the pattern continues sort of like the whole bottle is green leaves, like maybe palm trees, and there is this nice water splash. So very nice. And it says men, and it says 212. So let me show you another bottle of mine, which is 100 ml of 212. This is Sexy Man. My bottle is about this much. It has gone bad, but I still keep it. Okay, so these are the standard bottle sizes, which comes in magnetic cap. This one no magnet. Okay, so these are the differences. Bottom you find your patch code. So this thing I'm wearing on my hand, it is decent. It is very interesting. Okay, sprayer looks like this. Okay, good sprayer. Okay, so this fragrance has three notes. I think I remember, maybe grapefruit, citrus, and then oceanic notes, and maybe something at the base. Forgot basically what, maybe woody or something. So not much going on. Very simple notes breakdown, and it tells you it's a transparent perfume, meaning it is fun, summer, fresh. This kind of fragrance, like you find like these hundred other perfumes in the shopping mall. So is it a very bad perfume? What is it like? How long does it last? On my wearing, when I wore it, it's still, I would say, not as hot as before, but very soon winter will start, but still it's pretty warm and humid. So in those kind of weathers, it did decent. I went for 4 sprays or something like that on my hand and shirts combined. In the morning till afternoon, I got about like 3 hours. Okay, and 3 hours in Bangladesh is equivalent to US's 4 to 5. Okay, maybe you add 1 to 2 hours more because your weathers are better than ours. Okay, so it is average, better than average a little bit, but it's not a beast mode performer. Okay, so performance is like that. Projection for me, this perfume, it projects about half an hour, then you can smell it. Like every now and then you get whiffs of it, like CK all the way that one performs, this one performs the same. So you get decent, like if you're sitting in the room, and then it's not much warm, if you're not going out, not sweating or not doing much of activity, this will be perfect gym scent. Okay, what I mean, spend 1 hour and a half, and it is a perfect companion. You go for shower and then you respray, refresh. This is the kind of perfume you can wear. So I think this one has prominently some citruses opening, kind of sweet citrus aquatic opening. You might feel this one feels like Invictus in a way, but it's not Invictus clone. It feels like kind of like how Hawas works, right? It's very ozonic. It is pretty sweet, but it's more like a grapefruit slash seawater kind of smell. It's not salty. So it is not like Nautica Voyage or Chrome. It's not annoying. It's a very sweet, dear, easy to love perfume, and it is like if you do not put it in the court or like like a how to say like, oh, I have to put it a strict competition against the top dogs in the market, then this will be a nothing fragrance. Okay, if you put this against something like, let's say, Aqua di Gio, okay, I will say, surprising thing, these two are comparable. Okay, because Aqua di Gio, the way this one performs smell, this one is not far off from Aqua di Gio, just not as spicy. But Aqua di Gio's cost $80, $100. This thing cost back in the days 40, 45 bucks. So from that viewpoint, it's a pretty fair fragrance. And if you're not a very big fragrance critic or those judgmental person or very, like tough person, like you see view fragrances like it has to be a perfect 10. If you're looking for that, this is not going to impress you. But normal people like us, like average Joes, you just go out in the shopping mall, you just went for picking up bread and butter, then you just find a fragrance in your corner departmental store, pick it up, you'll be plenty happy. In the summer's time, if you don't have any winters, this will be a perfect fragrance in tropical. It smells like tropical, fresh, and it's simple. It's like holiday-like smell. It's relaxation. This one does not scream. So if you ask me criticism, this one, the projection is pretty much on the average side or below average. Longevity is decent, but the performance is not as much. It's nowhere near the original one. So this is the big, complaint of this fragrance. But apart from that, I don't think beauty-wise or colorful, theme-wise, this one is any less. But the bottle is tight, kind of small, so which gives you a feel like this fragrance is not as expensive. So I guess you can find this for bargain bin in USA, like maybe $25, $35. You can actually pick it up. Sorry, I had some heavy spicy food, man. I'm feeling very stuffy, so I'm keep drinking water, and I had some green tea, but feeling very stuffy. Sorry about that. It's not nice. So I'll end up with the video with this, that performance wise, this is not going to impress you. This is not a beast mode, but if you have the bottle, you can always keep it with you in a gym bag or office, and you just spray every 2-3 hours. This fragrance is just fine. It's a decent perfume, but overall this fragrance I give it a 7 out of 10. So check it out. 2 on 2 men serve. Pretty interesting concept. They could have done a little bit more actually, but it's a simple little perfume, very simple relaxation, and doesn't like scream out, hey man, hey, I have this little drug note in there. No, no, no such note, right? So that's great. No nasty surprises. That's what I mean. So great, decent fragrance, but you can call it like not a must-have, right? It's just doing it, creating a content, right? Thanks for watching. Let's do a list, then we'll upload it. My mouth is drying up, once again, like Jim Carrey, me, myself, and Irene, because I may be dehydrated, so I have to drink plenty more water. See you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.